We're back. Let's take a look now at the forecast. And for tonight, decreasing cloudiness as that frontal system continues to move offshore, becoming fair and cold later on tonight. Looking for a low down around 30 degrees inland, about 33 along the beaches, maybe a little warmer on the immediate coast. Friday, sunny and cool, high of about 50 degrees, 52 along the beaches. Going to be a good bit cooler than the last couple of days when we were in the 70s. Then tomorrow night, increasing cloudiness as another frontal system comes into the picture. Low warming up a little to 34 degrees inland, about 36 along the coast. Saturday, cloudy with scattered light rain, intermittent rain really all day. Looking for a high of about 44 degrees inland and about 49 along the beach. In the agricultural forecast, looking for about 9 hours of sunshine, almost a full day with average drying conditions. Humidity slightly higher along the coast and the solar radiation about the same. No rainfall, no frost, and no dew is expected tomorrow. On South Carolina's lakes, northeasterly winds at 5 to 10 knots are expected tonight, remaining northeasterly and increasing to 10 to 15 knots tomorrow. In the coastal winds forecast, there's still a small craft advisory in effect for northeasterly winds 15 to 25 knots tonight, and remaining northeasterly but subsiding slowly to about 15 to 20 knots tomorrow and tomorrow night. Seas 5 to 8 feet tonight, slowly decreasing to 4 to 7 feet by tomorrow, with visibility 5 miles but lowering to 1 mile in showers. And the extended forecast, as we take a look at Sunday through Tuesday, well, as you can see, there's a lot of clouds and rain in the picture. Cloudy with rain Sunday and Monday, highs in the 50s both days, lows in the 30s, but possibly some 40s along the coast on Sunday. Going to be cloudy Tuesday as well, maybe some lingering showers that morning. Highs will be in the 40s, lows will be in the 20s by then, as we are expecting temperatures to drop a little bit. So right now we're looking forward to some water, and that's about it. Got some sunshine for tomorrow.
You were doing so well earlier this week.
Yeah, really, sunshine tomorrow, and then just hang it up for a few days, you know, get out the wet weather gear, and that's, I'm afraid so. It looks like the weekend forecast is going to be a one-hander again. I mean, the weather rating, so, you know.
Okay. Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome.
When Action News continues, we'll take a look at how prices at the checkout stand affect farmers.
And Rick will bring us highlights of the matchup between the Tigers and the Gamecocks, so stay with us.
Cadillac dealers.
The American farmer, his livelihood touches all of our lives 3 times a day. Unfortunately, with all our dependence on the farmer, the reward reaped from the fruits of his labor is very minimal. Consumer reporter Michael Rauch has more in this report.
I'm sorry, how much is the total?
$136.95.
You've got to be kidding.
Right.
Whenever you go food shopping these days, money somehow manages to disappear pretty quickly. You begin to think that somebody is really getting rich. It must be the farmer. Well, you may be surprised. Agriculture counts for 20% of all goods and services in the country, and for each dollar spent, farmers receive only 27 cents. More money actually goes to labor than to the farmer. U.S. farm output has grown 60% since 1950, and one farmer feeds 79 people each day, year after year. Consumers spend 15.5% of their income on food, and most agree farmers are not getting what they deserve.
As the middleman. Maybe I'm stepping on wrong people's toes, but I've always heard that the farmer. And I really believe it because they're the ones that till the soil. The little bit I do, I just feel like sometimes, you know, I grumble on one side that the prices are too high, but yet if I had to do it, I'd want a lot more if I had to grow them.
So what consumers have to realize is that food prices are not that high in relationship to what the farmers are actually making. It's the farmer that's getting ripped off. In Mullins, consumer reporter Michael Rauch, Action News 15.
Let's take a look at sports with Rick Henry.
And we still have some of that Super Bowl hype coming up, but we've got some college basketball to talk about tonight.
And maybe a little bit too much Super Bowl talk. We'll get to that in a minute. I don't care if the sport is checkers. Whenever the Clemson Tigers and the South Carolina Gamecocks get together, the fur and feathers are guaranteed to fly. Now, that's exactly what happened here on WPDE tonight as the Tigers and Gamecocks hooked up in a barn burner of a basketball game. Daryl Martin was the man for the Gamecocks in the first half with 10 points. His three-point play gives South Carolina a 2-point lead at 17-15. Clemson will then get a little careless with the basketball. USC's Michael Foster will come up with the steal, and he'll take it all the way as the Gamecocks build up a 7-point lead. But the Tigers will claw their way back, Grayson Marshall to Larry Middleton, 27-23 USC. Glenn McCants will miss the first time, but he'll battle a pair of Gamecocks to get the second one down. Now it's Dwayne Kendall's turn to get bored tough. The USC 7-footer gets the ribby and goes back up to give Carolina a 2-point lead. But when Horace Grant converts the 3-point play, the two teams go to the locker room deadlocked at 31. Second half, and the Tigers threaten to blow it out open. Watch Clemson hit the offensive boards. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. Horace Grant puts Clemson up by 8 with the 3-point play. The Gamecocks will charge back. Foster to Keith James. He'll slam it home. It's a 3-point play. Carolina trails by 2. Michael Foster was selected as the player of the game. This basket gives USC a 53-52 lead. Foster finished with 20 points. Neither team can pull away in the late going. Grayson Marshall gives the Tigers a 2-point advantage at 61-59. Down by 3, USC's Dwayne Kendall will make it a 1-point ball game, 64-63. Then with 8 seconds left, Linwood Moy sinks a pair of free throws. South Carolina beats Clemson 64-63. The Gamecocks improved to 10-6. Clemson falls to 13-5. And as we move along to the college scoreboard, in Charleston tonight, the Citadel downs Furman 76-72. Also in Charleston, Francis Marion, a 4-point loser to the College of Charleston. NC State over Maryland by 12. 67-55 is the final in that one. Number 11, Kentucky downs Georgia 74-69. Number 18, Alabama Birmingham over UNC Charlotte by 81-63. And Lenore Ryan takes Pembroke State 70-67. In the NBA, we have 2 finals. Washington by 2 over Phoenix, and Houston beats Sacramento. Out at Francis Marion College, the Lady Patriots are hosting their Foxy Lady Tournament. 8 teams are involved, but it's going to take a lot to outfox those FMC ladies. In first-round action tonight, the Lady Patriots blew by Coastal Carolina 92-61. The leading scorer for the Lady Patriots, Tracy Tillman, with 23. Now Annette Austin will pull down the Kathy Flayton miss and go up for 2 of her 6 points. The Lady Patriots shot 67% from the floor. For Coastal, here's Carol Puarski getting free inside. She tallied 9 points on the night. Sylvia Hatchell finds time to scratch her elbow and send in a substitute. Here comes Sharita Linton with the steal. What you gonna do? Oh, an ice cream scoop for 2. FMC beats Coastal Carolina 92-61. For Coach Sylvia Hatchell, his career win number 250.
I didn't even know it was my 250th win. I mean, that's just, I guess, another mark or milestone that you pass, in a coaching career. But my main concern is that our players play to the best of their ability and that we work for our team goal, which is to win the district and go to a national tournament.
Total of 4 games in the first round of the Foxy Lady Tournament. Francis Marion takes Coastal, St. Augustine's over Longwood, Belmont Abbey by 2 over USC Spartanburg, and number 4 Wingate upset by Limestone 67-66. Now here's the Foxy Lady lineup for tomorrow. At 1, Wingate will take on USC Spartanburg. Then Coastal meets Longwood at 3. The 6:30 game has Francis Marion meeting St. Augustine in one semifinal, while the other winner's bracket game has Limestone matched against Belmont Abbey in an 8:30 contest. During Super Bowl week, everyone does a lot of talking, but normally it's about the upcoming game. It's all part of the Super Bowl hype. Now along comes Chicago Bears quarterback Jim McMahon. Yesterday, he talked about getting acupuncture treatment for his bruised butt. Then today, he was accused of bruising the egos of the entire female population of New Orleans. It all started when a TV sportscaster accused McMahon of calling the women in New Orleans sluts. The remarks were supposedly made while McMahon was being interviewed on Chicago radio station WLS, broadcasting from a French Quarter restaurant. A local disc jockey picked up on the story and urged people to picket the Bears Hotel.
Claim they saw me yesterday morning at 6 doing an interview with somebody. And
6 in the morning?
And no, you guys know I don't get up that damn early, for one thing. But he claims he overheard me saying, I called, I guess, the women of New Orleans sluts, which is totally off the wall. I wasn't there for one thing. I didn't say it for another. New Orleans has been good to me. I've had fun.
The radio station confirms McMahon was not a guest on any of their programs during the time of the alleged comments. The TV reporter has apologized, but the damage has been done.
I still don't like him. He can love any lady he wants to love. I don't like him.
Wow.
That's about all that can be said for that.
That's sports.
Okay, that's enough. Thanks a lot, Rick. We'll be back right after this.